Hey everybody, we're looking at the rest of the class cards for the Grand Tournament expansion.
We're going to review the Paladin, Warlock, and Warrior cards in 5 minutes or less.
Starting now. Warhorse Trainer.
A raid leader-like effect with better stats seems hard to pull off, though. Murloc Knight.
Interesting, I didn't ever expect to see a Murloc type card in Paladin, but I think it would be okay, especially in more of an Paladin deck where you would just want to get a bunch of random cards out there. Seal of Champions.
It seems like too much mana to me. It's like a Blessing of Might with Hand of Protection. Probably some aggro Paladin decks want it. Tuskar Jester.
Interesting, I think it could replace Antique Healbot, assuming you get the Joust win. If not, it's still not bad. 5 mana, 5/5. It's okay. Argent Lance.
It's like the Stormforged Axe, but you don't always get the durability, and Stormforged Axe kind of sucks. Competitive Spirit.
Interesting secret. Basically one that the enemy can't find out what it is until your turn starts, assuming you have minions. I think it'd combo well with other secrets like Avenge, where if they kill a minion, it's still as shitty as just leaving it. Mysterious Challenger.
Interesting. You need a lot of the secrets, and Paladin secrets kind of suck, so could be really good though. Enter the Colosseum.
I think it'd be really good against aggro, pretty much guaranteed to eliminate all of them, and if you can handle the one last minion that's left, it's a really good board clear, especially for 6 mana. Edric the Pure.
Seems pretty decent. A weird set of stats, but when you want this guy out with a lot of minions on the other side, and you might already be losing if that happens.
Alright, we're moving on to the Warlock class cards.
Demon Fuse.
I think it's probably one of the worst cards. It's comparable to Arcane Golem in the sense where you give your opponent a mana crystal, but the difference is Arcane Golem gets charged and actually does something that turn, whereas this really does not, and it's also constrained to demons only. So not that good. Fearsome Doomguard.
It's like a Boulderfist Ogre for 1 more mana for 1 more health. Just not very good. Probably decent in Arena. Wrathguard.
I think it's a really good early drop. Could be good in Zoo, and also maybe in Handlock since you want to take damage, but I feel like, especially in the late game, it'd be really shit if someone shield slammed it and kills you with just that. Tiny Knight of Evil.
Oh man, the synergy with Deathwing. But that wouldn't work. And this is kind of shit. Void Crusher.
I guess it could be considered an 8 mana removal if you just put it out. Hero power, destroy a really big target, but I really don't see it being that well or that good, especially since it can destroy itself. Fist of Jaraxxus.
You need this card to be discarded because you don't want to play for 4 mana to deal 4 random damage. So it's kind of hard to pull off. Dark Bargain.
I think it's not too bad. I don't know if you really want to be discarding 2 random cards just to destroy 2 minions, but I think with the high cost as well, it really won't see much play. I don't think it's that good. Dreadsteed.
This is a card that could break the game, but I don't think that Warlock has the cards to do that. If it was a warrior card, for example, it'd be insane. Wilfred Fizzlebang.
Really interesting legendary. I think you'd only ever manage to get 1 card, and you'd really hope that would be a really high cost card. Otherwise, it's really not that good. And with 4/4 stats, it's going to die the next turn anyways. We're moving on to the warrior class cards now. Orgrimmar Esperant.
Seems kind of shitty. Just hard to pull off. Bash.
I think it's interesting. I think it could replace shield block. You basically can deal with aggro and also gain some armor to save yourself. I think it's pretty good. Bolster.
Could be good. Well, would be really good in a warrior taunt deck. Don't know if warrior taunts, the taunt deck would have enough cards to work with. Sparring Partner.
Would be good combo with the Black Knight. Taunt an enemy minion and then destroy it. Or taunt an enemy minion that's behind another taunt so you can attack it and get rid of it. Wouldn't be too bad, and also combos well with cards like Bolster. King's Defender.
Just not good enough. You'd rather just play a Fiery War Axe. Alex Strauss's Champion.
Interesting card. Don't really see how it fits any of the current warrior archetypes, and I don't really see it working well with aggros. You won't have many dragons anyways, but it could be interesting. Magnetar Alpha.
You need it to attack once to make it viable, and 3 health just doesn't cut it. Sea Plunderer.
Basically Boulderfist Ogre meets Flame Leviathan, but only to your minions. Overall, not that good. Really don't see it working that well at all. Varian Rin.
A lot of people like it. I'm not a huge fan. I think when you're a control warrior and you just spit out a bunch of big costs against another control deck, you might just lose to like Brawl or
Light
Quality
Bomb.
Consecrate or Light Bomb.
I think it's very good. Based coming from someone who's played Control Warrior a lot, I think in the late game at 10 mana, if you're putting this out and getting high cost legendaries with it, it's pretty much game over for the enemy because most of the time by turn 10 they've already used most of their removal. So I think it'll see a lot of play, but I guess we'll have to see. All right, and that's it for the rest of the class cards in the Grand Tournament expansion. We're going to do the neutral cards after this, so see you then.